Have you ever returned from the front lines only to face a battle at home that cuts deeper than any enemy fire? Dive into this tale of resilience and retribution, and let me know in the comments how you'd handle betrayal like this. The stifling summer humidity slammed into Alex Thompson like a wall as he disembarked from the naval transport at Naval Base Coronado. After 3 intense deployments with the Navy SEALs in volatile regions across the Pacific and Middle East, he was back on American soil. His gear bag seemed featherlight against the burden of memories from the last 4 years. Alex pulled out his phone for the first time since touching down. He anticipated a text from Sarah, his spouse of 12 years, saying she was en route to collect him. Instead, his gut twisted as he read, "Stay away, keys won't work anymore. The kids have moved on. We're done." He froze amid the scorching California sun as other service members rushed by toward joyful reunions. The words seared into his vision while his thoughts spun through scenarios. Their video chat 3 weeks prior had felt routine, though talks had grown tense during his final stint. Alex's fingers paused over the screen. Furious replies surged in his head. He sent just 3 words instead. "If that's what you want." Those close to Alex would spot the subtle threat in that phrase. In his SEAL days, he was renowned for his methodical accuracy. Amid turmoil, when others lost control, Alex became eerily composed. "If that's what you want" was his line before launching the most calculated strikes with flawless execution. He placed one call. "Victoria Kane here," came the sharp, efficient reply. "It's Alex Thompson. I require your expertise right away." "I figured your arrival was next week." "Schedule shifted. Available today." "For you, without question. My office in 2 hours." Alex flagged a taxi heading not to the coastal home where his wife and kids, Ethan 16 and Sophia 14, allegedly rejected him, but to the bustling San Diego office of one of California's most formidable family law specialists. As the vehicle sped off, he permitted a brief surge of raw pain, clenching his eyelids against the sting of disloyalty. Then, as in countless operations, he boxed it away. This was an objective now, and Alex Thompson never botched an objective. Victoria Kane's workspace exuded achievement and authority with polished finishes and crisp lines. The lawyer embodied her environment, clad in a custom blazer, her ash-blonde hair in a tight chignon gaze, appraising your value instantly. "So," she remarked, easing into her seat after Alex outlined the events. "She held off until you were stateside to bar you from entry. That's ruthless even for my line of work." "I need the full picture," Alex stated. "Then paths forward." Victoria's grin was shark-like. "What did that reply text mean exactly?" "It signals I'll honor her choice to dissolve our union, but under my conditions." "Smart. The vulnerable try to mend the irreparable. You're not seeking reconciliation." "No," Alex affirmed. "I'm aiming for victory." Over the next 60 minutes, they mapped out the opening salvo of what Victoria termed the ultimate playbook. By the session's end, Alex had authorized documents initiating a cascade of monetary and judicial steps set for activation at 9:00 a.m. tomorrow. After checking into a motel, Alex dialed his lifelong buddy Ryan Miller. They'd been raised together in small-town Oregon, joined the service side by side, but Ryan exited the military half a decade back. "I require monitoring on my residence," Alex briefed after updating Ryan. "Want intel on visitors." "Suspect an affair," Ryan observed plainly. "Need proof and specifics. Handling it." And Alex, tough break, man. By dusk, his device buzzed repeatedly. Sarah calling. He ignored it for voicemail. Then messages, "What have you done? Pick up. You can't vanish like this." At 10:37 p.m., Ryan forwarded images to Alex's phone. They depicted a sleek black Mercedes in his driveway, a well-groomed man stepping out, welcomed warmly by Sarah at the entrance. The last shot captured their affectionate hug in the threshold. Not the passion of fresh romance, but the ease of a long-standing bond. "His name's Jordan Blake," Ryan's note read. "Stock investor. Visited your place 7 times last fortnight. Kids know him well." Alex placed his phone down deliberately, the puzzle assembled. He rested deeply that night, the profound slumber of someone with defined goals. At 9:17 a.m. the following day, his phone lit up once more. Not Sarah this time, but her attorney, a fellow named Harrington, whose tone escalated wildly in his tirade. You lack authority over her inheritance fund. 24 ignored calls, and this stunt, this is blackmail. You won't. Alex disconnected and gazed out the window, permitting a faint, icy smirk. Stage 1 accomplished. Alex's path from Oregon ranch kid to elite Navy SEAL was built on ironclad self-control and innate strategic genius. The youngest among 4 siblings under a single dad, he grasped early that endurance demanded planning. While his brothers used raw power, Alex honed restraint and exactness. He encountered Sarah Jenkins on his initial furlough post-SEAL training. She was pursuing a business degree at UCLA, sharp-driven from an affluent West Coast clan. Their spark was instant and overwhelming. They wed within half a year. Her relatives reluctantly endorsed the match despite qualms about her pairing with a serviceman. When Ethan arrived, Alex was domestic serving as a tactics trainer. Those times were solid. Sarah advanced her finance career as Alex climbed SEAL hierarchies. Post-Sophia's birth mission stretched longer, riskier. Each homecoming widened the rift. In his second deployment, Sarah's dad passed, bequeathing her a hefty inheritance with intricate stipulations. One barred her partner from access, sans her explicit consent. Another held funds in escrow post-divorce until remarriage or age 55. Unbeknownst to Sarah, Alex had delved into estate regulations over years, a pursuit from his analytical bent toward dissecting frameworks. He'd spotted a gap in her inheritance that eluded even her father's high-end legal team. It permitted interim transfer of oversight rights amid spousal residence desertion. By dispatching that message upon his return, she'd unwittingly activated it. Alex hadn't dipped into her funds, but he'd lawfully immobilized the whole sum, blocking draws or shifts. Now, as he convened in Victoria's space for the sequel session, the lawyer pushed a dossier over. "Spot on," she noted. "Jordan Blake isn't merely your wife's paramour. They connected pre-marriage. He was her college sweetheart from business school." Alex dipped his head, unfazed. Timeline via card statements, hotel bills, dining tabs, rekindled roughly 18 months back, soon after your latest departure. 18 months. While he raided compounds and lost comrades, Sarah reconstructed her existence with a lingering figure. "And my offspring?" Alex inquired, his tone cracking with feeling initially. Victoria's demeanor eased slightly. "The Blake chap has assumed paternal roles. Outings, lavish presence. Your boy appears defiant. His online posts hint fury at both grown-ups. Your girl seems more adaptable to the shift." Alex took it in, his features hardening. "What of the residence? Any fresh loans or encumbrances?" "None. But intriguing detail on the adjacent lot, acquired by one of Jordan Blake's front firms half a year ago. Schedule implies merger plans, the elements aligned in Alex's brain. Beyond infidelity, a total overhaul. Blake was encroaching next door, poised to claim not only Alex's kin, but his domain too. "They're thorough," Alex observed frostily. "Typical flings are spontaneous. This was orchestrated," Victoria concurred. "The upside they've aired gravely, like Blake wiring $250,000 to Sarah quarterly back, which she spent revamping your abode. That's communal asset she modified with lover's cash. Plus she's covered home costs from shared funds amid this liaison." Alex assented. "Valuable yet insufficient. I require ammo for custody leverage." Victoria arched a brow. "Judges often side with moms. Judges prioritize steadiness and security," Alex amended. "Unearth proof she offers neither." Departing Victoria's, Alex's device hummed with Ryan's message. "Major find. Usual spot." The usual spot was a cozy eatery on San Diego's fringes where they'd rendezvoused on breaks. Entering, Alex saw Ryan at a rear table stance, still rigid despite casual attire. "Severity," Alex queried, settling in. "By your measure," Ryan answered, sliding a USB drive over. "Your spouse and her beau plot beyond cohabitation. They're eyeing a move to Belize. Land buys, kid schooling probes all set. When next month post-school start. Kids unaware." Alex stowed the drive. Source Ryan's grin was stark. "Say Blake's digital defenses are weak." Alex nodded, digesting. His household wasn't merely progressing sans him. They aimed to vanish abroad. His inner chill solidified sharper. "One more favor," Alex requested. "Entry to our place. Not for showdown, just to claim an item mine. When tonight, they're at a fundraiser gala uptown, kids at Blake's beach retreat with staff." Ryan eyed his pal's visage. "Alex, your intent is essential," Alex concluded. In or out, gazes met in battle-forged rapport. Always Ryan yielded, but recall your core. Alex's smile stayed surface level, precisely what I'm banking on them overlooking. The residence appeared identical externally as Alex recalled, a roomy craftsman in a posh enclave, internally though, all transformed. Vanished were the sturdy denim sofas he'd chosen swapped for minimalist pieces in muted silvers and navies. Kin portraits erased walls now hung with modern prints, as if Sarah sought to wipe their shared history. Alex navigated the altered layout with silent acuity, noting shifts impartially. In the study, he located his target, a concealed vault behind artwork. Code was Ethan's birthdate unchanged. Within a secure container held his grandpa's Vietnam Honors Service papers in a sealed packet. He extracted solely the packet, leaving others. Turning to exit, he spied blueprints on Sarah's workstation. He snapped pics meticulously, specs for linking their plot to the neighbors, forming a vast compound, dated 14 months prior, 4 into his recent tour. Before departing, Alex visited his kids' quarters. Ethan's stayed familiar Athletic Awards video game art tidy mess. On his desk, a photo halted Alex, him and Ethan, on a hiking excursion 3 years back, grinning broadly. Sole image of Alex visible house-wide. Sophia's space had evolved utterly now in elegant teals and golds, resembling a young adult's suite over a teen's den. Her pinboard held event stubs, academic honors, and a snap of Sophia, Sarah, and Jordan at a mountain lodge. They posed as an ideal trio. He exited stealthily as entered, the keys meant to be invalid left prominently on the kitchen island for Sarah's discovery. Next dawn, Alex conferred with Marcus Reed, an ex-Intel analyst, now PI, via Ryan's referral. Full dossier on Jordan Blake, Alex directed, not superficial, his secrets. Marcus, a lean figure with keen sight, agreed. All hide skeletons, depth, exhaustive. As Marcus probed, Alex advanced his scheme. He reached Ethan's soccer coach, orchestrating a chance encounter post-training. As Ethan left the locker, he halted at his dad's sight. "Dad," the youth's voice wavered. "Mom claimed you weren't returning." "I'm present, kid," Alex responded plainly. Ethan's expression cycled shock, bewilderment, resentment. "Where were you 4 days post-landing? Had to sort affairs first. Your mom clarified my exclusion from home." Ethan averted eyes. "She said you ditched us, picked seals over family. So you shunned me? Never." Ethan's gaze lifted. "She said you sought total severance. No drawn-out farewells." Alex maintained poise despite fury. "Understood. Divorce imminent for you and Mom." "Appears so." Ethan scuffed turf over Jordan. "In part. Loathe him. He pretends benevolence. Sophia accepts, but not me." They conversed half an hour, Alex cautious against bad-mouthing Sarah, yet clarifying Ethan's misconceptions stemmed from falsehoods. As Sarah's crossover arrived in the lot, Alex rose. "Must depart, but Ethan, regardless of your mom and me, I'm your dad eternally." As Alex strode off, Ethan shouted, "Dad, will you let him claim it all?" Alex pivoted, face inscrutable. "No, kid, absolutely not." That night, Marcus presented initial results. Jordan Blake looks clean superficially. Profitable trades, spotless history, community esteem, but discrepancies. 3 ex-associates who dumped stakes cheaply. A compliance auditor who switched fields after greenlighting one of Blake's dubious deals, and notably a habit of courting affluent wedded ladies as clients while spouses are absent. Alex leaned in. Elaborate, he targets women with often-away husbands. Military, global execs, lawmakers. Becomes ally advisor, then portfolio manager. Soon the husband vanishes, typically via split, and Blake retains wealth access through the lady and the Belize shift. Marcus's look darkened. That's alarming. His acquired terrain there is a refuge for evading fiscal or legal duties. He's isolating her. Alex deduced. Cut from Kinpal's known courts, likely. Pace is rushed. Your home's deed transfer underway, closing in 3 weeks, Alex affirmed. Hence her rush for divorce closure. They're cashing out pre-vanish. One addition, Marcus noted. The packet from your vault. Contents safeguard. Alex answered. Something I foresaw might prove vital. The packet held records of a pact Alex forged with Sarah's father pre-death. A vow that for Alex, waiving claims on Sarah's lineage wealth via prenup the elder would create a distinct fund for Alex's service income against dissolution. The pact was duly witnessed, yet unfiled with primary docs. This advantage, paired with Marcus's intel, armed Alex for escalation. He phoned Victoria. Prepared to advance, he declared. Arrange a sit-down with Sarah and her counsel tomorrow. They're pushing for immediate fund thaw, Victoria cautioned. Inform them I'll negotiate conditions. Conference space your spot 2 p.m. and refusal. They won't. Alex asserted. Sarah's on a deadline. The meeting room buzzed with strain. Sarah faced Alex, her known features now a veil of icy scorn. Next to her, a gray-templed lawyer named Harrington radiated feigned indignation. Victoria conversely seemed at ease, nearly entertained. This constitutes coercion and economic control, Harrington launched. Your party has wrongfully meddled with exempt marital assets. Victoria beamed. My party invoked a valid clause sparked by Mrs. Thompson's conduct. If she delayed until his actual return before locking him out and denying access, this dialogue might be moot. Sarah's gaze sharpened. Your ETA was a week later. Her first direct words to Alex, voice taut restrained. Operations adjust, Alex countered steadily. Yet your schemes were rolling irrespective, right? What schemes? Harrington cut in. Alex pushed a binder over. Belize land deals, kid enrollment forms, flight bookings. Sarah paled, scanning the files. How could you? You're scheming to whisk my kids overseas sans my awareness? Or okay, Alex pressed. That's abduction by a parent. It's a getaway spot. Sarah barked. And you've missed most their upbringing anyhow, duty to nation. Alex rectified. Not voluntary absence. Choices existed. Sarah's facade splintered, each extension a decision, every elite op a pick. You favored SEALs over us repeatedly, and you picked Jordan Blake well pre my final tour. Alex rebutted. 14 months back, exactly when you ordered blueprints to merge our lot with his. Harrington coughed uneasy. Maybe stick to the inheritance thaw. I'll release the fund, Alex offered. 2 stipulations, Sarah's ease fleeting. 1, kids remain in San Diego till terms close under equal sharing. No foreign moves, sans judicial nod. Harrington dipped head. Fair. 2, honesty from you, Sarah, not on the fling on what you fed the kids. Sarah's mouth firmed. Clueless what you mean. You claimed I forsook them, avoided contact. I shielded them from pain. Sarah shot back. What else? Your dad could return in a casket, but fret not. You deceived them, Alex murmured. Ethan never rejected me, nor Sophia. Your spin. Silence enveloped. Even Harrington seemed disturbed. I demand you set records straight, Alex proceeded. Disclose facts, then fun talk. Defiance, Sarah dared. Alex forwarded another paper, the paternal accord. Then this hits fund overseers. Your dad pledged to me overriding prenup shields. Sarah blanched, reading. Dad wouldn't. Your dad valued duty and loss, Alex noted. He saw your cutthroat trait too. This his buffer for this exact plot. 30 ticks later, Sarah jerked a nod. Okay, I'll reveal truth. But changes zilch, Alex. Divorce stands. Wouldn't prefer otherwise. Alex responded coolly. That dusk, Alex got Ethan's text. Mom spilled real events. Why not contact us direct, he answered. Needed surety of involvement pre-vows. Staying permanent, reply came. Affirmative, no further ops. Pause then. Sophia's upset at Mom. Locked sobbing. Alex's core clenched. Assure her weekend meet. My pad. You got a pad by Saturday. Next stage hastened beyond forecast. Alex required swift housing and routine setup. But first, dismantle Jordan Blake. Marcus Reed's deeper dig exposed troubling trends. Blake's model entailed refined investment scams, acquiring assets via proxies, pumping values with superficial tweaks and rigged valuations, then offloading to syndicates, including his romantic ties or their estates. Not outright unlawful if disclosed, Marcus clarified, but Blake hides key facts. 3 prior lovers dropped millions pre-awakening. And Sarah, she's sunk $1.5 million from inheritance into his Belize venture. Sight real, but approval set up forecasts all illusion. Alex absorbed so his aim relocate her and funds to Belize beyond U.S. oversight. Precisely. And they're isolated, she'd rely wholly on him, Alex rapped. For once, worry for Sarah pierced his ire. Despite betrayal, she mothered his kids. She'd stabbed deep, yet maybe duped by a fellow deceiver. Need courtroom-proof data, Alex resolved, and haste. Your scheme, Marcus probed. Deliver Jordan Blake his apparent desire, Alex stated, or what he believes it. Jordan Blake had constructed his existence on measured gambles and people-reading prowess. He excelled at spotting weaknesses and leveraging them elegantly. Thus, when Alex Thompson, the pesky spouse meant for swift divorce dispatch, sought a solo chat at Blake's urban suite, intrigue trumped wariness. Mr. Thompson, Blake welcomed with business poise, standing from his grand desk. Unforeseen. Alex assessed the man, betting his wife. Tall, fit, yet pampered with rehearsed allure of one accustomed to prevailing. Time we conversed man to man. I value that. Blake motioned to seating, though uncertain on topics. Sarah's chosen. Exactly my visit's purpose, Alex noted, staying upright. To accept that and offer mutual gain. Blake's pose adjusted minutely. Proceed, you crave Sarah. My home, my kin. Alex laid out bluntly. I've conceded, but this rude attorney's trials lingers months, years. No victors. Your proposal swift cut. I cede home stake, endorse divorce specs, even back your pairing. Alex pushed the term, for assured kid access and equitable payout mirroring my inputs. Blake scrutinized for snares. Remarkably sensible. Sarah painted you rigid. Service instills spotting lost causes. Alex countered. And tactical pivots. Indeed. Blake reclined. Payout details $2.5 million. Slice of extended suit expenses. You seem assured on suit tolls, Blake observed. Alex shrugged. Researched thoroughly. His inflection paused Blake. Momentary doubt crossed before facade reinstated. Must confer with Sarah. Naturally, but offer expires in 24 hours. Tight for major calls. Figured you grasp seizing moments? Alex retorted. Post-Alex Blake rang Sarah recounting. Unbeknownst, Marcus Reed had planted bugs in Blake's space prior eve, aided by a facility worker indebted to Ryan. He's cornered Blake, informed Sarah. Ideal. Finalized neatly, Belize pre-fall. Too smooth. Sarah's audio responded. Alex yields not. He's operative, not traitor, overmatched. You underestimate him. He's angling. If so, what fund freed? Home deal advancing. All rolling. Kids, Sarah queried. Adhere custody till departure prep. By then he'll settle anew, kids favoring our setup, especially Belize academies. And contest too late. Believe me, Sarah, this our goal. All aligning. Tape nabbed it all. The nonchalant plot to breach custody. Deliberate control. Evident Belize scam intent. Precisely Alex's need. Next day, Blake called, accepting signing meet morn after. That eve, Alex synced with Victoria on riposte. Risky ground. Judicially, Victoria advised, eyeing plan. Court could deem tape setup. Tape's backup, Alex reassured. Fiscal proof core. Fraud history skewed deals. Needed Blake kid intent confirm. And alert Sarah. Poster deeds. Alex's visage steeled. Beyond Sarah now. Shielding kids from duo. Setup complete. Phase 3 dawn at 9:00 a.m. when Blake thought triumph sealed. That night, surprise guest at Alex's lodging, Sophia. Hallway eyes puffy bold. Mom clueless, I'm out, she rushed. Ethan aided escape. Alex guided her in pulse racing. Sophia can't simply, why no fight for us? She charged. You vanished on return, didn't attempt contact. Told you shunned me. Alex soothed. Believed. Post all. Her tone fractured. Wrote weekly, emailed when possible, awaited your homecoming, then zilch. Alex knelt to his grown daughter, noting her changes in absence. Battling for you presently. Vow that. Mom's offloading house, relocating us. No, Alex affirmed, unless desired. Sophia scanned his expression. Jordan claims unstoppable. Says you inked docs. Jordan unaware impending, meaning Alex weighed words. Sometimes folks mask true selves. Truth must emerge pre-harm. Hurt Jordan. Sophia's eyes grew. Not bodily, Alex promised, but halt his theft kin included. Sophia nodded gradual. Good. Despise him. Nice with mom present but absent altered. Alex's veins iced. Altered how treats us dumb. Tells Ethan tough and quit pining you. Said I must face facts you never truly valued us. Voice lowered. Last week, gripped Ethan's limb in dispute. Marked. Alex's leashed fury turned deadly. When Thursday, Ethan barred room entry, clashed. Mom aware, Sophia negated. Ethan feared worsening. Alex inhaled deep, tweaking plans. Home now, but tomorrow alters. Assure. Post safe, Sophia returned via Ryan's stealth aid. Alex final dialed Victoria. Hasten schedule, he urged. Add extra element. Shift. she asked. Total, Alex stated. Blake breached irrevocable line. The Blake Investments headquarters claimed the 27th level of San Diego's top corporate high-rise. All sleek glass steel and deliberate dominance. On Alex's 9:00 a.m. arrival for parley, Blake awaited with dual counsel and smug grin. Mr. Thompson, pleased with your realism here. Alex bypassed the hand. Sarah's whereabouts, essential presence. Blake's smile strained. Sarah delegated finances to me. She'll arrive for closes. Unacceptable, Alex composed. All stakeholders required pre-proceed. One of Blake's lawyers, a jittery junior, fidgeted. Mr. Blake confirmed Mrs. Thompson's approval. Written, Alex pressed. I hold her business proxy. Blake slipped in fluidly. Not business, Alex parried. Divorce pact impacting offspring. Sarah attends or reschedule. Blake's features tensed, brief air forced beam. Certainly summoning her. As Blake withdrew for call door reopened, Victoria strode in trailed by a grave-suited man. Mr. Thompson, traffic apology. Victoria clipped. Special Agent Ellis delayed. Agent Blake whirled from device. Michael Ellis, FBI, white-collar unit. The man-tabled badge. Observer capacity solely, presently. Blake's counsel swapped panicked looks. Explanation, Blake demanded, rejoining. Safeguard. Alex answered. Sarah en route 20 minutes. Blake uttered, poise frayed. Maybe postpone till. Ideal. Alex interjected. Ample for extra docs review. I've prepped. Victoria circulated binders. These outline securities. Deceit, transfer, fraud, collusion over 7 years, 3 states. Blake chuckled hollow. Preposterous. Clear shakedown bid. No shakedown, Alex serene. Merely truths. You've swindled past lovers via doctored stock plays, attempting identical with my spouse and her legacy, and lately laid hands on my 16-year-old boy. Blake blanched. Fabrication. Never we hold bruise snaps. Alex severed. And accounts. Door swung as Sarah entered, perplexed alarm mounting at scene. What's this? She insisted. Jordan, FBI presence. Why, Mrs. Thompson, Agent Ellis greeted. Sit, please, discussing your Belize stake. My stake? Sarah eyed Blake. What stake? The $1.5 million wire you greenlit 3 weeks prior. Alex provided for the Paradise Estates venture. Sarah stiffened. Not stake. Our future abode by. No abode, Alex miled. Venture paper only. Land you believe acquired worth under $150,000 raw. Impossible. Jordan presented schematics, images, stock renders. Victoria inserted, forwarding more papers to Sarah. Actual deeds, absent permits, fund trails revealing true destination. Sarah collapsed, seated, eyeing proof. Jordan, deny this. Blake's assurance shattered. Sarah, mix up. Project nascent. No project. Agent Ellis flat. Probed Mr. Blake 18 months. Your husband's data sped our pace. Sarah's head jerked. You new to me. Suspected foul on Belize blueprints, Alex replied. Probe verified. Meeting trap then, Blake snarled. Your hubby ensnared us. No? Alex adjusted. Solely you. Sarah victim like priors. Blake's lawyers bundled items, muttering firm consults. And Ethan. Sarah whispered. Assault, meaning Alex pushed photo over. Ethan's limb with digit imprints. Thursday Eve. When Ethan denied room access, Sarah gaped at image, then Blake, dread rising. You harmed my boy. Disrespectful. Barely clutched, Blake defended. The crack resounded as Sarah's hand met Blake's cheek. Deceitful scum. You swore never... Mrs. Thompson. Agent Ellis broke. Suggest office continuation. Need statements from you, your son. Chaos ensued. Blake led out by duo FBI waiters exterior. Sarah, dazed, pledged full aid to probe. Room emptied to Alex, Victoria, Sarah. Why, Sarah queried Alex. Post my axe, why shield me? Not for you, Alex stated. For Ethan, Sophia. They've endured plenty. Sarah nodded, eyes damp. Now what? Now, Alex rising. Full disclosure to kids on all. Then steps ahead. As he exited, Victoria trailing Sarah hailed. Did you ever care for me or mere op component? Alex halted threshold. Cared sufficient to release when believed your desire. And cared to halt when saw manipulation to peril, but not to absolve Sarah soft. No, Alex concurred. Insufficient for that. 3 weeks on legal terrain reshaped wholly. Jordan Blake confronted federal counts for deceit and fiscal offenses. His holding seized, standing ruined. FBI probe widened to 6 more victims, 3 states. Sarah vacated family abode for compact condo. Grand structure vacant amid legal tangles. Legacy salvaged bulk via swift court moves. Belize ploy imploded. Alex, meantime, acquired cozy four-bed 15 minutes from Kids Academy. He took security advisor role at large firm, offering needed constancy with his SEAL acumen. Custody resolved, sans trial. Kids have time between folks' holidays rotated. Ethan dubbed biggest room in Alex's new spot mostly his, while Sophia processed mixed emotions toward both. On a cool autumn Saturday, Alex perched on his patio eyeing Ethan drill soccer in yard. Sophia indoors supposedly studying, but eavesdropping via open pane. Fact both Alex and Ethan tacitly noted. Mom keeps apologizing. Ethan abrupt halting with ball. Daily barrage. Plenty regrets. Alex measured. Ever forgive Ethan posed. Alex pondered. Forgiveness complex Ethan can collaborate as parent sans pardoning marital harm. Harsh vibe. Perhaps, but acts irreversible. Ethan spun ball reflective. She said swept in Jordan's glamour wealth networks. Felt significant anew. Felt insignificant with me, Alex, genuine. She said deployments left her perpetual weight terrified. Alex nodded gradual. No excuse but comprehensible rationale. Fear drives rash acts. Seen it zones over. Jordan Ethan asked. Regret his fate. No, Alex, frank. Harmed you. Tried family heist. Earns outcome. Mom says long prison likely. Standard for deceit assault. Ethan's silent beat. Wanted armed disclosure but thought you indifferent now. Words struck Alex hard. Ethan, eye me. Nothing zero dims my care for you, sister. Eternal guard battle. Clear. Ethan nodded. Eyes blinking. Yeah, grasp now. Indoors? Sophia yelled. Dad, Mom's arrived. Sarah lingered awkward in den attired simpler than Alex recalled years. Denim pullover light cosmetics, polished finance pro guys swapped for genuine echo of woman he'd adored. Oh, need solo chat with Dad, she told kids. Pack weekend gear? Alone. Sarah surveyed home. Warm, inviting, already homey signs. Nicely done. Kids at ease, Alex allowed. Happier months now, Sarah conceded. Ethan scores up. Sophia conversing again. Paused. Oh, true sorry. Oh, not Sarah. Do. Let doubts, fears push to crook's embrace. Broke oaths, misled kids, tried your erasure. Voice broke. Yet you rescued me. Rescued kids? Alex amended. You byproduct. Sarah winced, assented. Just, but thankful, repentant beyond words. Alex eyed once life center woman, fury fueling recent weeks dimmed to coals, replaced by chill permanence, not loathing, but core disconnect. Apology accepted. He eventual. For kids, we'll craft functional co-raising. That's limit. Comprehend. Sarah murmured. No reunion hope here. Just needed awareness of my loss, lifelong lament. Pre-Alex reply, kids re-entered bags packed. Instant lapsed. Admission noted unabsolved. Post-meal games. Kids bedded in fresh rooms. Alex patio with bourbon. Device buzzed Ryan's text. Sarah meet. How predictable Alex tapped. Regrets standard. Still firm. Betrayal's indelible Alex sent. Ring immediate. No Ryan on answer. Pardon self-gift too. Don't require. Alex debated. Need focus possessed now. Focus solo midnight bourbon why? Alex grinned unwilling. Victory toast. Objective done. Nonsense. Ryan amiable. Objective penalty. Done next unclear. Truth there, Alex saw. Chill drive since Sarah's text fulfilled. Jordan Blake justice bound. Schemes bared. Kids secure mending yet void lingered. Advice, Alex sought. Advance. Ryan simple, not Sarah. Sailed, but existence. Conflict ended, brother. Real homecoming time. Post call. Alex mulled pal's insight. Operative in him saw sense. Ops fulfill honor lost gear next. No battlefield dwell post secure. He stared stars same from ocean base's ridge posts. First since return armor burden eased. Not pardon, not yet maybe never, but alternate potential fresh. 6 months on divorce sealed. Terms balanced settled sans rancor. Custody worked kids flourishing and new steady. Jordan Blake pled 8 federal years repayments chaining him financially lifelong. Alex's advisory outfit grew SEAL know-how prized corporately, added 2 ex-SEALs to crew forging support kin reminiscent service highs. Warm spring day. Alex watched Ethan in state soccer finals. Beside Sophia cheered avid for bro. Sophia's far side, Sarah kept polite gap from Alex, near for United Sun front distant for lines. He's skilled, voice near Alex noted, Turn to athletic woman, wavy auburn locks, game-watching pro eye. Trains diligently, Alex answered. College material definite, she opined. Lauren here, Northwestern scout. Alex Thompson, my boy. Number 17, solid footwork. Chat flowed smooth first half. Lauren's sport grasp strong. Halftime, Sophia tugged Alex's sleeve. Dad, Coco run. Water. For me, Alex said, passing bills. Miss Thompson. Lauren queried, nodding. Sarah. Refreshment. Sarah startled. Oh no, thanks. And it's Jenkins now. Reverted maiden. Mom aide carry Sophia. Proposed obvious ploy for dad space with scout. As they departed, Lauren smiled. Clever girl. Blunt no, but sharp. Alex laughed. Both urge my re-entry, as Ethan says. And re-entry needed, query straight interest plain. Half year back, Alex. Miss chance, let alone ponder. Now he weighed actual. Possibly he owned. Soon, Lauren nodded, honoring pace. Well, soon hits perhaps coffee, discuss son's soccer prospects, etc. Past card fingers grazed. Town till Sunday. Match restarted pre-Alex answer, but shift occurred. Portal ajar to unconsidered options. Post-Ethan's squad thrilling winfest. Spilled to teens' fave diner. Sarah declined, citing duties, leaving Alex kids solo. Woman you chatted? Ethan mid-bite. College scout, Alex said. Northwestern, impressed your game. Dad. Ethan eyed roll. She slipped number. I noticed. Scout Ames. Alex upheld faint grin, outing. Call her Sophia decreed. Attractive soccer savvy, so intelligent. I'll mull. Alex yielded. Post-kid drop at Sarah's condo. Alex home vacant. Set Lauren's card desk unready act, but no auto reject. Device buzzed Sarah's text. Ethan raves Northwestern scout. Claims your match. Heads up, son's wedding plotting. Alex chuckled, unwilling. Warning, thanks. Curb hopes. You merit joy, Alex. Sincere. He eyed message response, unsure. Finally kids too, thanks today. Not pardon, not reunion, but nod beyond fray to next separate trails eternally tied via loved offspring. Dawn next, Alex rose early weekend jog. Lacing eyed Lauren's card desk. Moment mull pocketed to wallet. Conflict closed, guarded vital, held principles unyielding, unpardoning betrayers yet unconsumed by bile. Stepping dawn. Alex pondered initial text sparking all. Stay away, keys invalid, kids moved on, done. His, if that's what you want. Not yield, not consent, but serene claim of one grasping potent reply, embrace gauntlet counter own way, struggle waged one resoundingly. And now years first, Alex Thompson, truly stateside. In the end, this story reminds us that true strength lies not in blind forgiveness, but in strategic resolve to protect what's sacred, family integrity and self-worth. Betrayal may wound deeply, but rising with calculated grace leads to renewal. What lessons do you take from Alex's journey? Share below and reflect on how resilience shapes our paths forward.